Assalamu alaikum. My name is Awal Fuseni. I'm doing this short video to react to a video that was released regarding halal meat products from New Zealand. So the video is suggesting that those products from New Zealand's halal certified from source are sold in UK retail premises, mainstream retail, and also halal retail premises. So there are a number of things you need to consumers need to be cautious about regarding the products. Now, those products, I've checked some of them. The numbers do confirm that they are certified as halal from source, which is good news for halal consumers. However, the retailers that are selling them in the UK, most of them are not halal retailers. So they are not advertising the products as halal, and they are not actually selling it as halal. They are only selling those products as conventional, as general products for the public. So if you're a Muslim consumer, nothing prevents you from going to buy it. However, you need to be aware of a few things. If you pick the product, you see the plant number from New Zealand where the product has been produced. I have checked those numbers, and most of the products are processed in halal premises. I've been to New Zealand myself, so I know how they process those products. So those products are certified from source. But remember, I said the retailers in the UK are not selling the products as halal, because when the products are imported into the UK, most of them are repacked in the UK. And by repacking, it can mean so many things. It has been handled in a different site, and that site may have opened the products. And if they open it, that in many ways can invalidate the halal status of the products. Let's even go a step back. When the products are transported from New Zealand, because they are not intended to be sold as halal, most of them may be mixed with non-halal products such as pork, and they could come into contact with the porcine products. So that is the first risk. The second risk is when they arrive in the UK, they are repacked in premises that may handle pork or that may handle other non-halal products. Remember, the retailers are not selling it, they are not advertising it as halal, but you are buying it and assuming that because it was halal, it has been protected through the chain, through transport to the UK, or through transport to the UK, and during repacking in the UK, you are assuming that the integrity of the halal product is maintained. But as a word of caution, you need to realize that during repacking, if it's repacked in a process, in a plant where they also pack non-halal products, there is the risk that the halal product which was imported could have come into contact with a non-halal product. And also I did some checks myself. I went to one of the retail premises in the UK that is selling those products, and I found that the products were kept in the same freezer as pork. So that is another element. So the risk, so let me just sort of summarize it. The products are produced in New Zealand. They may be halal, or well, most of them are halal certified. So that is happy days. That is good because they are halal certified. However, we don't know how they are transported to the UK. Whether they are mixed with pork, whether they are mixed with other products, we do not know. And when they arrive in the UK, we also do not know if the products are processed in sites that are non-halal or that even handle pork. And then when they get to the retail premises, as I said, I'll show some example of the research I did. I went to a retail premises. I'm not going to mention the name, and the supposed halal products, which was certified in New Zealand, was kept in the same freezer as pork. So that presents a risk as well. So the risks are transport to the UK, repacking in the UK, transport to the retail premises or the supermarket, and then storage in the supermarket. So this is not to suggest that the products were not slaughtered as halal. They may have been slaughtered as halal, but there are so many things so many steps that they go through that they could lose their integrity as halal products. So as Muslims, you have to be cautious when you are buying those products. I'm not suggesting that they were not halal from source. They were halal from source, but there are so many steps that they go through where they could lose their integrity as halal product. And also another important thing is that the retailers in the UK that are selling those products are not advertising it. They are not promoting them as halal. They are just selling them as conventional products. So if you go in and buy it, and later on you find out that the products have come into contact with pork or have come into contact with other non-halal products, you cannot blame anybody because they are not actually selling it to you as halal. If there is no halal certification or halal monitoring through the chain, the product could lose its integrity as halal product.